Hope everybody's doing good. Trump just raised the stakes on the tariffs. It's not a shocker to me, but what that's finna do is finna, because the China economy, I know people like to just talk about the topics, but they don't really be speaking the facts. But I be watching what's going on around the world. China's economy been messed up for some time because of the pandemic. And I've talked about this on my channel plenty of times, but their industrial sector, I forgot what city it is, but their industrial city is looking like a ghost town right now. And Trump just raised the tariffs, by 100%. That's gonna damage the China economy even worse. Yeah, it's gonna hurt our economy too, but it's gonna hurt China even more. Why? Because China relies on America to consume their goods. If we're not consuming their goods, they're not making no money. And China is probably the leading manufacturer in the world when it comes to anything. They make more stuff than any country. Well, that's what they say. But yeah, I'ma say, I don't know what China gonna do, but I'ma say it's either war or they gonna make a deal. It's either or. But the Chinese president, he don't really care about the people of China like that. For real. He don't really care about them like that. And I know I might get off topic, but look, we talking about child labor, we talking about all this inhumane stuff. He don't really care about the Chinese people like that. But yeah, this right here, yeah, it's everything going up. And I ain't just talking about the price, I'm talking about it's about to go up. I'm talking about all out war, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a lot of people ain't ready for it, but they can say they're ready, but nah, nobody's never seen nothing like this. I know the prepper is gonna be like, yeah, we've been prepping for stuff. Ain't nobody ever been to no World War III, so nobody knows what to really expect. Yeah, you know the food gonna go. Yeah, you know the food gonna go quick. You know you're gonna need some bullets. You know you're gonna need some survival skills, and you're gonna need some survival gear. But man, this shit can go down any time right now. But there's no need to be fearful. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I know a lot of people on the internet, they want to fear monger and stuff. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's how I look at it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. First thing people gonna say, I told you so. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, man, I think the first thing they're gonna probably do is try to surround Taiwan. That's what the Chinese gonna do, because while America is busy doing what they're doing in the Middle East, China, it's a game. They letting them do what they need to do over there. Meanwhile, China has been practicing war games. They've been training for years. The last couple of months, really doing some stuff we never seen. But if, like I said, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If war is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Everything gonna go up. You know, everything already up worldwide, not just in America. So, will the prices ever go down? Let me know if y'all think the price is gonna go down anytime soon. I'll give it, the way it's going, I don't think price is gonna go back down right now. But it could possibly go down in the next couple of months. I'll give it about 4 months. Prices can balance out or go a little less than usual, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see a message, whoever that was. You know, be new people coming in. Make sure y'all like, double tap that screen, and talk to me. You know, I be wanting to chat with the people in my chat, but you know, if you don't want to say nothing, that's cool too. Stay in the background, just hit that like button for me, that's cool. I get straight into it. I'm not one who wants to just entertain people. No, like, I'm here to speak on what's going on. If you hear, you hear. If not, keep on moving. Keep on moving. That's how I look at it. Because I know some people watch and they don't say nothing. That's cool. Just hit the like button. That's cool with me. Yeah, that's cool with me. But we're gonna have to see what happens after this. I know people be like, oh, I'm not political, I'm not this, I'm not that, they all the same. Alright. Well, I don't think they all the same. Some have similarities, but nah. Yeah, they definitely not all the same. A lot of these politicians are bloodthirsty. They want blood on their hands. A lot of them already got blood on their hands. That's why I told y'all that what's going on around town. Appreciate you, bro. A lot of them got blood on their hands, you know, in these wars and killing these innocent people. And sometimes a lot of the times I do feel for the victims and their families, you know, because, you know, a lot of them, see, that's crazy, because a lot of the places that they starting wars in, they sending the people that's in the war zone over here to America. So they children coming over here and they family members coming over here, and they got war on their mind. You know what I'm saying? They didn't kill their dad or, you know, uncle or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be thinking about that shit. I be thinking about it. And they be sending them people over here, not really doing their research. People they just killed, the kids and family members coming over here to America. That shit crazy. That shit be crazy. When you really be thinking about like the shit American government be doing, It'd be crazy. They really be insane. People like, no, they didn't just do that. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Like Trump, I like some of the stuff he was doing, but nah, I ain't feeling him going over there and shooting up the Middle East. Nah, leave them people alone. They ain't did shit to nobody. Yeah, they ain't did nothing to nobody. We need to bring our military back home. We don't need to be in all these other countries. No, we don't. We can be in a couple, but we need to be home. Our soldiers need to be home. Our people need to be home. But we do need the Navy ships to, make sure the waters is secure, because it's pirates and all type of people, robbing boats and taking over, But yeah, we need the troops here. It's crazy because our troops can make it in war, but when they come home, they'll end up getting killed. It'd be crazy to me, because my homeboy I went to school with, he got killed in Tennessee. He ain't get killed on the battlefield. He got killed. He got killed because of some hating dudes. And that was like the year after I graduated. Yeah, that was pretty insane. A lot going on. Yeah, a lot going on, but I don't know what to say no more. It's just same old, like some of these leaders are not going to give in on these tariffs, and the Chinese president, he might be that leader that's not giving in. He don't care about the people of China, because y'all remember during COVID, they was protesting the president and all that. They wasn't rocking with none of that. Now that was some real protest. This fake ass shit in America, this fake ass protest, trying to protest Trump. I forgot what the name of, but yeah, that's, man, get out of here. Protesting Elon, come on, man. We got bigger shit to do besides protesting over this. Come on, man. Yeah, man, a lot of these protests be paid for. They be paying people to come out there. See, that's what the media ain't telling y'all. They be talking about fake news, fake this, and that shit fake. But I hope they can come to an agreement soon. I hope they can come to an agreement soon. That's what we need to hope for. Because if not, it's going down. Either war or they're going to come to an agreement. Either or. Either or. What y'all think about this situation, though? Chime in. Yeah, chime in. We just gonna hope for the best. But if it's going down, ain't shit we can really do about it. People gonna stand up. Everybody gonna stand up when this shit really go down. Well, I think everybody will, because when it's crunch time, yeah, people will stand up. I think people will when it's day, yeah. When they gotta stand 10 toes down, yeah. A lot of people gonna stand 10 toes down, but a lot of people gonna fold too. So I mean, either or. Cause shit, China can do an invasion of America and Taiwan at the same time if they really wanted to. But a lot of people not thinking that. They're like, nah, that shit can never happen. All right, see, you're not supposed to doubt anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, shit, anything is possible. Because that's going to cripple China, even though they already made buku money off the U.S. That could tumble their economy. But like I said, a lot of people in China are, well, I'm not gonna say the whole China, but in the industrial part of China, yeah, folks trying to look for jobs. They ain't made no money in months. They ain't got paid. Shit crazy. So these tariffs might make that shit even worse. That's what people not even understanding. Because people don't really watch the world news. They just probably watch their local news. I'm watching different events. Like, I'm watching Bangkok, Thailand. They just had the earthquake and stuff like that. But it's a lot of craziness happening. But, and maybe the earth, trying to let us know something. You know what I'm saying? All these earthquakes and tornadoes and weather, severe storms and all type of shit going on. Floods. All type of shit going on. Charlotte, North Carolina. Just got off, long day. Usually my day go by quick. Today was a long one. Today was a long one. You ain't really doing that. It's a long day, but I'm thankful to have this opportunity. And we'll try it again tomorrow. Try it again tomorrow. I hope everybody had a good day today. This day ended up pretty nice. It wasn't too hot. It was cold this morning, but it's been nice now. As soon as I get home, get situated, yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on with all this all these different topics. I might speak on it again, but a lot going on. No need to be fearful. Just do whatever you need to do to prepare or whatever. Do whatever you need to do. Maybe they might come out with the BRICS this month or next month. We don't know what these folks got going on. Like, we don't know. Yeah, I know a lot of people been talking about BRICS, but they never said when is BRICS actually gonna come out. Shit, they might bring in BRICS right now, and the U.S. dollar might collapse. We don't know what's gonna happen, but ain't no need to be fearful. We can speak about it. Shit, anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen. He doing too much. Yeah, he is doing a little too much. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, he doing a little too much. But like I said, we don't really know why these people made these type of moves. He probably some things we don't know. Trump in the streets, y'all. Yeah, he in the streets. Yeah, he know what's going on. So don't let all this media shit fool y'all. He know what's going on. I know they like the person, but he in the street for real. Yeah, he in the streets for real. He know what's going on. I know somebody tried to say that he bought his presidency. Nah, if he bought his presidency, come on, let this make sense. Okay, if he bought his presidency this term, why didn't he buy it last term? I'ma say the last one was rigged. Y'all see what happened. Everybody know the last presidential election was rigged. We went to sleep. Donald Trump was winning. Everybody woke up. They're like, oh, Biden won. Come on, man. Stop playing. But yeah, he know what's going on. But the people of America, we don't really know what's going on. Y'all remember them drones that was in that sky a couple months ago? Trump know what's going on. He ain't tell the people everything was going on. That might have been spy drones. They already put a balloon. See, what's crazy is the balloon thing, that wouldn't have happened on Trump watch. They're trying to say it's a China balloon. We don't know where it came from. But they had a balloon like a year or two ago that went all the way across the country. But they don't know where it came from. But they're trying to blame China. See, our media try to dictate what we think. So they could say China, but it might not even have been China. That's why Putin warned the U.S. media, watch how they say shit. Because they're trying to paint Putin as a bad guy too. And they're trying to make him seem like him and Trump working together when Putin his own man. He make his own moves. Think about it. You're the number one country who produces oil in the world, besides Iran. Number one. So he making big moves. What happened? If Trump and them was so cool, why would Trump put sanctions on Russia a couple years ago? See, the media be having American minds all in the damn be having our minds going crazy because we don't really know what's going on. But Russia and China are really working together because they with the BRICS too. So I think they more stronger together than Putin and Trump is. But Putin said he ain't budging for that fake shit. He already let us know. Yeah, he ain't budging on that fake shit. He need a ceasefire. He was like, yeah, we ain't playing no game. If y'all ain't ceasefire, yeah, we gonna ramp it up. And I like the way Putin did that because that was very professional. However Trump and them playing, see, Trump got somebody in his corner who I think Lindsey Graham, the old South Carolina governor, Lindsey Graham, he's a war monger. Yeah, Lindsey Graham is a war monger. He just want to blow up shit, kill people. We don't need them type of people in our politicians. Like, it's cool if somebody strike us and we hit back. That's cool, but nah, just to go in and take over. Like, that's what Trump did. He got people in his none of that shit. I'm telling y'all. And I think it's Lindsey Graham. I don't know these politicians like that. But let me see. He is changing he changing the world economy. Shit, they ain't never seen the stock market go down this much. I'm kind of thinking they trying to crash the stock market on purpose. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking they trying to crash the stock market on purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And they're gonna blame it on Trump. But shit, he only been in shit since January. That's why I said the stock to me is fake. I'm gonna tell y'all how. Because under Joe Biden, I think that they had, I'm gonna say they had fake stock numbers, fake job numbers. Like, come on, man. And January, February, last out. Please tell me how we just lost 100,000 jobs. So I'm gonna say we can't really believe the numbers, man, because the numbers can be manipulated. The stock markets can be manipulated to scare the people, to scare the world. You know what I'm saying? I bet you motherfuckers in Africa, they ain't worried about no damn stocks. They worried about the price of food though. Trust me, if the price of food goes too damn high, everybody's standing on 10 toes. I can guarantee you that. We ain't paying for no food no more. We need. You gonna give us this food? That's how everybody gonna be. Some people got their own food, you know. That's how I look at it. And another thing, I didn't agree with Trump bombing the Middle East while people was in Ramadan. Yeah, I ain't agree with none of that shit. That kind of, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, it's supposed to be a peaceful, month. You know what I'm saying? For him to bomb when people like that last, that was kind of, that was a crazy situation. with Trump, but I don't agree with everything he do. A lot of people like, we expected this. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I can't even see a comment. Damn sun in the way. People who are retired hate Trump right now. Okay. Just thinking about signing up for a 401k. Nope. I'm gonna tell the lady, never mind. Never mind. That was my sign right there. I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm straight. I was just talking about that yesterday about a 401k. I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm gonna say the economy is booming. We're losing a lot of jobs though because of 2020. I already told y'all. Y'all go back to my old video. I'm seeing stores and companies close down in my neck of the woods. Now it's a lot more closing down. There's gonna be a lot of fast food chains that's already closed down already, but it's gonna be even more pretty soon. Especially if they don't keep their customers satisfied. They're not gonna be really making no money. And a lot of companies really not even making no money. A lot of food companies are actually in debt. And it could be good debt, it could be bad debt. But the cost of food prices and the cost of labor is too high right now. Yeah, it's just too high right now. But they could still be open, but it's just a matter of time. Like, especially the way prices going now, you might hear about a lot of closings this month. But it's crazy though, cause I be like, damn, like I know I'm not the only one who be watching the world news, but I know people know what's going on. When I talk about the news topic, yeah, I be passionate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but the stuff I be reading and watching, yeah, be crazy. I be watching it because I'm like, damn, like I gotta stay in tune. And I learned that since I was small. Like, I always stay tuned with the world news and local news. Like my teacher, she made sure that we knew what was going on. I just kept that with me. Like, yeah, just make sure you know what's going on in your area, wherever you're traveling to. World news, you gotta pay attention. Couple more minutes. How long I've been live? 35 minutes. I probably got about 10 more minutes with the people. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. Trump just increased the ante on them, you know what I'm saying? So shit, we might wake up tomorrow and shit. China, it did something else, because the Chinese president, he was actually in the United States last year in San Francisco. Yeah, he was in San Francisco last year, a couple months ago, not too long ago.